Welcome to Deep Tree Shroud Forest.
What is this? Time. Is at a standstill here.
But didn't they? Just before we were dragged off to the future with you, Grovile.
Yuxi, Mesprit, Azel. I trust you with the rest.
Yep.
We got the time gears back. I will make sure they're returned to their rightful places.
The task is yours.
Didn't Yuxi and his friends make a promise? That they would return the time gears to their rightful places?
And yet, time remains stopped here. This means that returning them isn't enough, or we're running out of time.
That could mean the time gears may not have been returned to their rightful places yet.
We'll see about that. The forest's time gear was over here.
What's this?
It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it.
But time here seems to be stopped. No wind is blowing. See, those leaves are fixed in place. Time is stopped here, but the time gear has been returned to its rightful place. Why is this happening? Grovile took the time gear. Hey, what are you doing?
Time is already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's worrying me.
More worrying?
Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Forest, there's something I'd like you to do.
What is it?
Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town.
In Treasure Town?
Yes, here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now.
Okay, I'll go get you a newspaper.
Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore...
Yes, I understand. If they found out I'm back, there would be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news.
I'm counting on you.
I'm back. And I've got news, both good and bad. I've got some news like you wanted.
What's the word?
The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends returned the time gears to their rightful place. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But the time remained stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more places.
Is that true?
Yes. Everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Grovile, do you know what this means?
If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse.
Temporal Tower is collapsing?
Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time, so if it is starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast.
What? But we have to hurry then.
That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather the time gears. Then the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. But there's a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the hidden land is.
But there isn't any time.
That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the hidden land.
Understood. Is that okay, you?
Okay then, you're in charge. The hidden land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it is quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so.
Cross the sea?
I'm sorry I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off gathering the time gears. Good luck.
Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the hidden land. So, where shall we begin looking? For the time being, why don't we consider how we can cross the sea? Well, we just happen to be here at the beach, so... This is hopeless. A way of crossing the sea, I'm not coming up with anything. I agreed to search for the hidden land, but... where do you suppose we should start looking? And there's no time. Ugh. It's true, we got too little information to go on. And we have no time to waste. We have to locate the hidden land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower, then put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that, whatever it takes. And to do that, well, we have no choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Forrest. What is it, you? Let's go to the guild. What? You want to go to Wigglytuff's guild? Why? We disappeared in front of everyone, remember? Well, yes, I think everyone would be really worried about us. And I miss everyone, too. But everything we saw in the future, everything about Grovile, and about Dust Noir, and even about your past, you, if we tell it all to the guild, how can they believe us? What do you think, you? Do you think everyone at the guild will believe us? I don't know. You're right. We can tell everyone about what we experienced, but there's no telling if they would believe us or not. After all, everyone in this world is convinced that Grovile is the villain. And they think Dust Noir is a really good Pokemon. Everyone especially thinks highly of Dust Noir. I saw the future, but I still didn't want to believe the truth about Dust Noir. That's becoming a bit tongue-tied. Even if we were to tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they would be able to accept it. It's true. What Forrest's saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth. But... what? We should tell them anyway? Why? They might not believe us, right? But we should tell them anyway. Yes, tell them. Why? Why do you think so, you? We need everyone's help. Everyone's help. I understand. We can't find the hidden land on our own. We need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we'll run out of time to prevent the planet's paralysis. You? Okay, you're right. Let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. I'll start working on a story. One thing Dad always taught me was have an alibi ready. Forrest. Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. And just in case, I'll have the lie set up. I'm sure everyone will be shocked. but I'm certain they'll understand. Let's go home, you. Back to Wigglytuff's Guild. Chapter 17, The Guild's Crew. Here we are, you. Wigglytuff's Guild. Doesn't this just bring you back? It feels as if we were gone a long time. But now that we're here, it's kind of awkward to go in. After all, we were suddenly taken away in front of everyone. It would be sort of strange to suddenly show up. No. We can't be acting all bashful now. We have to see everyone and tell them the truth. Okay. I'll stand above the sentry post. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint belongs to... The footprint belongs to... What's wrong, Diglett? Respond! Respond! What? Hey, Diglett! Where do you think you're burrowing off to? That footprint. It's forest.
What?
What? What? It is forest. And you too. Diglett! Long time no see. What? What is that? Hey, it's true. Oh my gosh, it really is. You and Forrest. You're both alive! I missed you guys. We were worried so much about you.
I was... By golly.
Everyone! We're home.
Welcome home, Forrest. You?
What? What was that again? Just hold on for a moment. Let me get this story straight. Okay. Let me summarize your story so far. First, Grovyle is actually a good Pokemon, and he was collecting the time gears to save the world. Yes. And the Great Dusknoir only pretended to be kind and helpful, but he was actually a heinous and wicked villain. Yes, though I didn't really phrase it as heinous and wicked, more misguided and demented. Also, you was really Grovyle's partner. Yes. So, Dusknoir wanted to get rid of both you and Grovyle. So he took them to the future. Yes, and me too. Then you managed to escape from Dusknoir by the skin of your teeth. And you barely made it back home from the future. Yes, but I don't have teeth. And finally, this planet will soon become paralyzed. And to prevent that, Grovyle has started gathering time gears again. Meanwhile, you two are looking for a place called the Hidden Land. Is that your story in its full entirety? Yes, that's all of it. Forrest and you must have had a bad dream or something. What? Why don't you two just go to your room and get some rest? What? Wait a second. You think we're lying? What we just told you is all true. I'm sure. I'm sure you two are suffering from exhaustion. A good nap will fix that. That's not it, Chatot. You has pictures. Seriously, we're telling you the truth. That's quite enough. So tell me, is there any part of your story that's even remotely plausible? A place called the Hidden Land? I'm the head of intelligence here, and I've heard of no such place. Besides, the Great Dusknoir is far too kind to do anything that like you've alleged. Well, yes, I couldn't believe the truth about Dust Noir either. It came as a huge shock, and it was really hard to accept. But
I'll hear no more of this. I don't care what you say, the Great Dust Noir, the villain. That's simply unbelievable. Seriously, don't you two feel the same way? How can anybody seriously think of the Great Dust Noir as a villain?
we hold Dust Noir in high esteem. We cannot believe it.
See? 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 Everyone shares the same opinion.
But
What is it, Sunflora?
there is something I don't understand. That time when the Great Dust Noir was about to return to the future?
It's too soon for farewells.
What?
You two are coming with me.
What?
My gosh.
Forrest, you. What just happened? What Dust Noir did then? It was strange, any way you look at it.
Really? Do you think so? Don't you think that Forrest and you fell into the dimensional hole by accident?
I'm sorry, were we in the same situation here? I was grasped by the neck. No way! Dust Noir grabbed Forrest and you and yanked them in. Hey, that's right. It looked that way to me too. Hey, what happened was really weird.
Gosh, I really had to wonder why Dust Noir did something like that.
If what Forrest said is true, then what Dust Noir did suddenly makes perfect sense.
What? Wait a minute. So, is that what you think now? Are you actually saying that you now believe what Forrest and you are claiming? Well, what's your answer?
I believe them.
What did you say? So, Bidoof, you're now claiming that the Great Dust Noir is the villain.
Ooh, golly, I sure do think highly of the Great Dust Noir. The whole idea sounds troubling when you put it that way. But there's something more important here. Yup, you and Forrest are more important. That's why I believe what you and Forrest have to say.
What?
Bidoof! Hey, I believe too. Me too, oh my gosh. There are guild colleagues after all. Oh, Corfish, and some Flora. I believe them. Me too. So do I. Casting doubt on our colleagues is wrong. Trust is a must.
Squawk!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing us.
Well, huzzah! Sounds like we all agree.
Huh?
We all believe our friends. That's great. Then let's begin searching for the hidden land.
Whoa, just hold on there, Guildmaster.
What's wrong?
We're not all in agreement yet, are we?
Huh?
We're all good with the story, but I suspect that Chatot isn't convinced.
Oh, is that all? You don't need to worry about Chatot.
Huh?
Chatot is convinced, right?
Huh?
Because Chatot believed Forrest's story all along. Right, Chatot?
What?
How peculiar. Well, Guildmaster, there's no fooling you. I admit it. Yes, I believed you and Forrest right from the start.
Really?
But if I would have said that, I believed them right away. Everyone would have just gone along with what I said.
What's all this?
That's why I was so contrary. I wanted to put your friendship to the test.
Gosh, like this story.
But without a doubt, I was convinced from the get-go. I knew everyone would surely believe their colleagues. Says you. Hee hee hee.
You, Forrest, I believe you. You're my good friends in guild membership. Now listen, everyone. Time is stopping in more and more places. From Forrest's story, we know our world is in danger. That means we have to do something. This is our time. In the name of Wigglytuff's Guild, we'll combine all our efforts. We'll discover the hidden land. Let's do this, everyone.
Hooray!
Shut up.
Yes, sir. Okay, everyone. From now on, we're shifting all our efforts to locating the hidden land. We also have to let everyone know what's happening in our world. It's going to get busy. We'll all have to work hard.
I sure will.
I'll put her down to Treasure Town. I'll get the word out, by golly.
I'll go too. We have to let Azelf and his friends know too. If they're back at their lakes, they may try to stop Grovile.
Hey, then I'll go tell them.
Okay, everyone else. Search for the hidden land, please.
Yeah.
Bidoof, some Flora, and others, once your errands are done, gather information on the hidden land.
Yes, sir.
We'll hurry.
We'll find the hidden land together. Yumta!
Hooray! All right, let's show some guts.
Hey.
I'm sorry that I don't have any information on the hidden land. But maybe the wise Torkoal, the town elder, may know something.
Torkoal, the town elder? We have one of those?
That would be the wisest and oldest Pokemon of Treasure Town. He loves the hot spring, so he's always there. Think of it as, I think, Pokemon Town of Ways Out has a wise Whiscash in the pond. In fact, I'm positive that you'll find him at the hot spring.
Oh, I remember.
My goodness, it was the water that carried you all this way. What a long journey that must have been. Let the hot spring wash away your fatigue before you make your way home.
Good idea. We'll do that. Thanks, everyone. It's him. It's the nice old Pokemon we met.
You should put his years of wisdom to use. Go ask Torkoal for advice.
The first time we went to the hot spring, we had to get there through Waterfall Cave, you. Let's go. Onward to the hot spring.
But first, it is getting late, and besides, you must be hungry.
Huh? Oh yeah, we've been on the run for weeks. My stomach growled. Yours did too.
You should have dinner. Then get a good night's sleep. We can all get to work tomorrow.
Hey, you's belly growled again. Oh, did anyone ever hear that? Well, laugh, you. Letting your belly bark back at Chime Echo, huh?
Ha, canned laughter.
It's been so long since we've been in this room. It feels as though I'm finally home. You know, I'm glad everyone came to believe our story. It made me a little choked up. Let's go meet Torkoal tomorrow and talk with him. Let's get back at it tomorrow, you.
The next morning.
Up and at 'em! It's morning! Good morning, you. And back to the status quo. But for that, I'm going to call it a part there. Just because, honestly, it's been going on for a while, and I kind of lost the flow of things. So, thank you all for coming down to my neck of the woods. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this portion of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky. Have an excellent rest of your day, and farewell.